They got my drink wrong. They forgot my sweet cream cold foam, but it is what it is, I guess. Today's my birthday, and I just got back from getting a massage. I got a 90-minute massage. That was great. I got some coffee, and I want to go plant shopping. So I have some wish list plants, and I actually already bought one, but if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it above. I had bought one like a while ago, but it shipped in January, and I got that, and I did a video on that. But I have some other ones that I want to get. I have 3 nurseries that I want to check out, and maybe 2 plant shops. Nurseries and shops are different in my opinion. I mean, first of all, nurseries are outside. Shops are normally indoors, and normally plant shops are like dedicated to, I don't know, I feel like they grow things differently than in a nursery. A nursery is more like an outdoor type of vibe. The vibes are different, but I have 3 in mind that I want to check out. Shoal Creek Nursery, which I haven't been to in probably a year. Green and Growing. I don't think I've been there probably in the same amount of time. And Round Rock Garden Center. Those are the 3 nurseries that I want to check out. Also, there was just like a big ice storm last week in Texas. So I don't know how these nurseries were affected. They probably were affected like badly. I don't know. We're just gonna see what the vibe is. We're gonna see what's going on out there. And then I may check out, there's 2 plant shops that I have in my head. One, I think it's called Desktop Plants or something, I forget, but it's in the domain. And then there's this other one. Honestly, I forget what it's called, but I know where it's at. And yeah, I might check out those 2 if I don't find anything at the nurseries, but I feel like I will. Round Rock usually has pretty good ones. Shoal Creek, I haven't been there in a really long, I probably haven't been there in like a year and a half. But I actually got my first Monstera deliciosa from there, and I still have that plant. I just have it in a bunch of different pieces, but I still have that Monstera. I got that on my 29th birthday, I think, 29th or 28th birthday. And then I got the big one last year on my 30th birthday. And today's my 31st birthday. So we're gonna see what plants we can find. And I'm excited to take you along with me today. And we're just gonna chill. And yeah, I just wanted to get plants and get a massage and relax today. First off, I didn't find any plants. Yeah, they didn't really have anything that I needed, but I did have fiddly figs. They were huge. And they were $100, which I think is a good deal for how big they are, but I'm not gonna get one. I just feel like it would be irresponsible of me to get one knowing that I'm gonna move, and I already have like enough big plants. I have a couple that are big that I'm already gonna be challenged by moving, but those ones are pretty sturdy, like my Monstera and my Bird of Paradise. I'm not even gonna mess with a fiddly fig, but I did get some systemic granules, which I needed to get anyways. So first place was a bust, but now we're gonna head to the next nursery. So I cleaned up at Round Rock Gardens. I got more than enough for what I need. I got 5 plants, and I'll show you them all later in the video, but I got one of my wishlist plants that I talked about in my wishlist plant video, and then I got some other 2 plants that I got were replacement plants for ones that I had before that I loved, and then 2 were just like some spontaneous buys. So I'm excited to share them with you. And now we're gonna go to Target because my dogs need dog food. These are all the plants I got. I wanted to give you a closer look. So this is the Alocasia Nebula. This is a plant that I saw like last year or 2 years ago, and it was like $70 for something this size. And this one ended up only being $34. So I thought that was a good idea because 1, I love alocasias, and 2, this is one that I forgot about it because it was so expensive and I wasn't gonna buy it. But it already has a new leaf sprouting. And honestly, the soil mixture from Round Rock Gardens is pretty good in my opinion. And a lot of the plants that I've bought from them in the last few years, I've kept in the original soil for as long as possible, and it's pretty good. And then I got a Calathea rattlesnake. I had this plant for years, and it got spider mites a couple of times, and eventually I just forgot to take care of it and it died, but it was pretty big. I had it for like 3 years. It just died last year. So I thought I would get a replacement, and this one is $16, and it's literally so big. Like,
I hope that's being captured on screen. It's huge. I love it. This is the Epipremnum pinnatum albo. I actually, if you see my video where I said I think this was my plants and their problems, I actually killed this plant. So literally so sad. And I wasn't even thinking about getting another one because I was just like, I imported that one. So I just wasn't even on my radar. But I saw these and this one was $34 too. Yeah, it was $34 and it's honestly even bigger than the one that I imported. So I was like, why not? And I think I'm gonna stake this one up so we can see what we can do and hopefully we can continue these fenestrations because I think that would look amazing. And last but not least, well, actually this isn't even the last one. This is one I'm gonna show you right now. The Alocasia caprea. This is one of my wish list plants. And I literally did not think I was gonna see this today. I knew they would probably have some decent stuff, but I wasn't planning on buying this many, but why not? So yeah, this is one of my wish list plants and I'm so happy with it. And yeah, I love this one. And I'm gonna show you this last one. It's huge. So speaking of the elephant in the room, this is an Alocasia Regal Shield. I actually had one of these a long time ago and it was so small and I paid like $30 for it. Like it wasn't tiny, but it was nowhere near this size. And I said that if I ever saw it again, I would buy it because I love Alocasias. I talk about them all the time on this channel. And I mean, the size of this is just like, I mean, I couldn't pass it up and it was only $36 for how big this is. I'm so excited. And down here you can see the next leaf is already growing. My dog's sleeping. And it also has an offshoot, like a little baby pup that also has a new leaf growing. And we've got something growing right here. I think that's gonna be another leaf. I'm probably not going to repot this at all. Like as long as everything is growing and any of these plants, I'm not going to go out of my way to repot them. Just because when I pick up plants from nurseries, they tend to be a little bit better with their soil mixtures than like Home Depot or Lowe's, and they're a little bit more taken care of. Well, a lot more taken care of in my opinion. So we're just gonna clean all of these plants up and we'll do a shower and then we'll do a pest treatment and then they'll be isolated for probably a while. And yeah, that's it. Oh shit.